welcome to a brand new speed build. Today I have a grandparents' home for you guys and I'm so excited to share this. I built this back in January, in the beginning of January, so it's been a while since I built this. So bear with me if I'm not like 100% sure about the direction this build is going, but yeah, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I built this, and I actually wasn't sure what I was going to post today, because I have so many videos on backlog. I have said this before, but I have just so many videos on backlog, so I wasn't like sure what video to post today, because there's just so much to choose from. So I decided to put up a poll on both Twitter and Instagram earlier this week, and then I combined the results from those, because there was like 4 videos you got to choose from, and then I combined the results from both of them, and this won by a majority. I just like put the title of the house, like the house name basically, so for this I just put like grandparents' home, so you have no idea what this looked like for now. So yeah, but I absolutely love this house. I went off a picture from Pinterest, and when I saw that, I just knew I wanted to build a like house. I wanted to build it, but then also I thought I wanted to really that was phrased very weirdly. I knew that I really wanted to build this for a grandparents, because this is something I see very often, like where I live. I promise, like I've seen this house so many times or something like this, and I don't know, I just get like grandparents vibes from it. My grandparents have not lived in a house like this, at least not what I know of, because basically two of my grandparents, or my dad's parents died when I was younger, so like I don't really remember where they lived, but I think it was like one lived in an apartment and then one in a house, I guess, but I don't know, I don't remember the house. And then my mom's parents, they live in an apartment, so like I don't really know what like a typical like grandparents' house looks like, but this is definitely something I feel like I've seen so many times just around, yeah, where I live basically. I don't know why, but I just get this feeling of like just driving around, like just getting like groceries, just walking around where I live, like out on a walk with my dogs or something, and I will see this type of home, and it's just like grandparents or like elder Sims. Obviously we don't know if they're grandparents, but like elder people, because my life is not The Sims, obviously, anyway. But like just elder people like out in the yard, I pronounced that very weirdly, out in the yard, just like working on, I don't know, some stuff, and I just thought that was really cute, and I don't know, I really like that idea. And I don't have a lot of houses for grandparents or for elder Sims that are like intended for that, and so I don't know, I felt like building this. This is not going to go into my save file because this is built on a 40 by 30 lot, on a 30 by 30 lot in Newcrest, and I think we only have a 30 by 30 lot in Newcrest and not Windenburg, Bridgeton Bay, and I don't think this house would fit in Bridgeton Bay. I mean, it would, but it's not the style I'm going to go for in Bridgeton Bay in my save file. And then on this lot in Newcrest, where it's actually built, I'm going to have a cafe, so it's not going to go into my save file, sadly. But yeah, I hope like one of you guys maybe play in this house, and if you do, you can send me screenshots or just pictures of your Sims in the build. I would love to see it. You can send me literally anywhere. You can find my contact info down below. Like you can send it like through social media or through email or whatever. Also, if you want me to build a house for a household that you're playing, or just like a house idea in general, you can contact me as well. I would love to build a house for, I don't know, your Sims or something like that. So yeah, just contact me through like Discord, email, Twitter, Instagram, like whatever. So yeah, just contact me, and I would love to build something for you, for those Sims. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, so another part that I actually really loved about this house, and why I thought it would be very fitting for grandparents, is that it's only one story. I don't build a lot of one-story homes because I find them kind of, I don't know, but I find them, like this house, it's very long. It's not that like, yeah, I don't know, it's very long. And I find that roofing that and making it look good can be kind of hard, because I don't like when roofing is very flat. Like you will see in the back, especially on like the screenshots, so the screenshot of the back of the house, I don't like that it's just kind of flat and nothing's happening. And on the front of the house I was able to make it look okay, at least I think, because of the porch. But yeah, so I don't know, I don't know. And also because I feel like the floor plan is also very hard. I'm sorry if you can hear my cat. You probably can. I don't know what's going on with her. She's outside my door. Maybe she wants to get in here, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like floor planning a one-story home is very hard. And I did edit that out for this build because it took me so long to figure out. I did end up liking the floor plan I went with, but yeah, I don't know. Also, right now I am putting these flowers on the kind of, I don't know, the fence that's kind of like fencing in the front yard. Those are from the debug menu, and I thought they would look so good because in the picture, in the reference picture, I think they had something like that on the fence, and I thought it looked so good, and I thought it would look kind of, I don't know, cute, and also something like a grandparent's home would have, so yeah. Yeah, coming back to the floor plan, the only way I was able to make the floor plan for this work, at least in my opinion, was to have 2 bedrooms. So I was thinking that there's just grandparents living here, but I was thinking that they have an extra bedroom for when their grandkids or, like, I don't know, kids, just their kids maybe, come over. So there are like a few things for kids in this house. For instance, there's a swing set here in the backyard. There's like a teddy bear in that extra bedroom, and I was thinking that they're for, you know, their grandkids, like, although they don't live here, because I didn't think they were like living, like their grandkids were living with them, but just when they come and visit and stuff like that, because that's also something I've noticed in some grandparents' homes. Not, again, like, not my grandparents' homes, because apartments, but like my friend's grandparents' homes, or just in general, from what I've seen, it's kind of common sometimes that they have, I don't know, like a swing set for the grandkids or something like that, and I think that's very, very cute. And that's kind of also why I call this a grandparents' home, not an elder's home, because I'm thinking that they're very much our grandparents, and that they, I don't know, I was just thinking like classic grandparents where they, you know, like take care of their grandkids when their parents are working, and I don't know, just like, I don't know, are very family oriented, I guess, and like to garden and knit, and I also put these rocking chairs out on the back porch in the back yard. Out on the back porch in the backyard. That was a very weird way, I don't know, sentence, I don't know, but yeah. Then there's also actually an office on the interior, or like, yeah, in the house, because again, like the floor plan, but I thought that was really cute. I did add like a computer in there, but I also added like a chess table and everything like that, and I really like it, and yeah, let me know what you guys think of this build. I really like it. I think it's cute. I do think it would fit grandparents, but honestly, I'm not like sure, because like I said before, but yeah, I also think it was a good idea to have it as a one-story home, because I, like, every time my grandma is like visiting us, I'm always, I don't know, kind of scared that she's going to fall in the stairs and stuff like that, because she always takes it also very easy in the stairs, because she's old, and you know, her hips and stuff like that. So yeah, I just thought it was a good idea to have it as a one-story home when it comes to grandparents. Depends also on like the age of the grandparents. If you have very young grandparents, like I know one of my friends, she has like, her grandparents are like in the 60s, and that's like, then I think it's a fine to go like the up and down stairs, but like my grandma is in her 80s, so she just, I'm always scared when she's walking in the stairs. Like, thankfully in her building she has what's called an elevator, or there's several elevators, but like her part where, like, to get to her apartment there's an elevator, which is great, because I would be so scared if she was taking the stairs all the time, because she's so old, and I don't want to say fragile, but kind of fragile. So yeah. Also, when I built this, so like I said before, I built this in January, so like the bunk beds hadn't come out, the like 21st birthday update thing hadn't come out, and Country Kitchen hadn't come out, paranormal stuff hadn't come out. Like, it was such a long time ago. Like, it was even before paranormal. So I do think that paranormal stuff would fit very well in this house sometimes. Not like all of the things, but like some things. And I also think definitely if you have Country Kitchen kits, you can definitely like remake this kitchen, because I just think it would fit very well for this type of home. Although I do like the kitchen, I love the swatches I go for with the counters and the upper cabinets. It's actually base games, like base game cabinets and counters, but I think it looks very well like the swatch. And it was the kitchen, like I say now, is the first thing I did, and it kind of set the tone for the entire home. But if you do want to change it to the counter kitchen kit, I totally understand. Just don't upload to the gallery and claim it as your own. I'm totally fine with whatever you do to this house. And yeah, that's basically like the story behind that. So like, I do think that some of the things from like paranormal, like I said before, would fit very well in here. But yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear like my family or pets or something like that right now. I decided to apparently record this voiceover at 11 a.m. and normally I record like during night, like not during like the night, but like during the evening. And my parents and like my brother, stuff like that, are often you know, watching TV or something like that, so they're not like up and about. But now they're in the kitchen, probably like doing the dishes or something, so you might hear that. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I just thought it would be a good time to do a voiceover. Maybe I was wrong, but yeah. Also, I don't know if they can hear me like when I'm doing the voiceover, so I don't know if they like take that into consideration, but you never know. Yeah, so we're moving on to the living room, at least I think so, depending on if this voiceover syncs up, but I think we're moving on to the living room, and I really like this living room. I had such a hard time because I knew that I wanted the living room to be here, but with the floor plan I had such a hard time because you see, there's like these windows that comes from the porch, and I really love those windows. They're base game windows, and I use them throughout the entire build because they just bring so much light in, and I knew that I wanted to use them for this build. But they're kind of big, especially for this, because there's 3 of them and they're 2 tile wide, so there's like 6 tiles like of space that takes up. So I don't know really if that's like the best part, but it brings a lot of natural light into this room, which is really nice. But it did like complicate the floor plan a lot, so I don't know what was up with that, but yeah. So, yeah, this living room is very easy. I decided to put a, what's called, like, the knitting stuff in here. So one of the grandparents, or both the grandparents, depending on, because I wasn't thinking that there's, like, has to be, like, traditionally, like, one grandpa and one grandma. I was thinking maybe, like, honestly, I don't care. Like, this, like I said before, this is not going to go into my save file, so you can do whatever you want with this home. Obviously, you also, like, don't have to have this for grandparents. It's just what I thought and kind of what I decorated it for, although there's like not specifically something like that, but I don't know. Also, I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little weird. The allergies are starting to kick in again. We had this weird thing where we had like spring for like 2 weeks, and my allergies was just like, it was insane. And then we had kind of winter again, and like it was snowing and stuff for like 2 weeks again, and now spring is back. Spring is really here, like it's here. And my allergies are starting to really kick in this time, and yeah, I am taking like allergy medication and stuff like that, but it's insane. Like I can't like really breathe anymore. So yeah, that's you know, always fun. Spring, I do love spring. My birthday is in spring, but I don't like spring because of allergies, so you know. Also, I don't really care about my birthday that much, so like, I don't know. When I was younger, I think everybody just like, when we asked like, oh, you know, your favorite season or whatever, everybody just said the season they were born in because they like their birthday so much. I don't really like, I don't really celebrate my birthday anymore, because I just don't see really the point in it. But like, obviously, like some ages, like some specific ages you celebrate, like when you turn 18 or 20 or like 30 and then 40 and then 50, like, you know, more, it's not just like, oh, I'm turning 22, like I'm going to celebrate that. I'm not turning 22, by the way, but you know, like it's not, at least on me, I don't know, it depends on, because I feel like in the US, because like the US media is what I've been exposed to the most, so every time I'm like referencing something is almost always in the US, and I also have some friends in the US, but I feel like birthdays and holidays in general are just so much more a thing there, and here they are not. So I don't know, like we don't really celebrate a lot of holidays here. Like sure, like Christmas, sure, but like not really. I guess Easter's kind of big here, but like not really. So I don't know, it depends on where you're from, but yeah, so like we don't really celebrate birthdays that much, unless it's like a specific number or, you know, something like that. Like, so obviously like 18 is like, you go like 10, so like it's 20, 30, 50, 40, 50, oh my god, I forgot 40. But then there's also of course 18, because that's when you turn, like when you're legally an adult, so that's also a big one. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't know why I went off of that ramble, or like rant, not ramble, that rant, I'm sorry, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, so this is the little office area, and in the hallway just outside I did the custom like upright piano thing, which I did not come up with. I have done it like several times, but I did not come up with it. I think Simlicy was the first one to do it, maybe, I don't know, but I've also seen like Miss Marina use it and a lot of other people, so I'm not going to take credit for that. I'm not going to take credit for something I didn't do, like I didn't come up with, but I think it's a great idea, so I do that as well. But I just wanted to give like credit to the people who actually came up with it. And then the office and the what's it called, the extra bedroom, the guest bedroom, I guess, are like right next to each other, and it's like on one side of the house. And then I feel like maybe the grandparents spend a lot of time in like one side of the house, and then like this side of the house where the office and the guest bedroom is, they maybe don't spend that much time in, but I don't know, maybe they do, I don't know. And yeah, this guest bedroom is not exciting at all. It's like a bed. I also put like dresser in here and a mirror, and like I said before, like a teddy bear, and also like the toddlers block thing, so the toddlers, if they have like toddler grandkids, they can come here and learn some stuff, I guess. But yeah, I also put like a lot of sunflowers in this house, I feel like, and like the bed I used for the grandparents' room is literally sunflower themed. It's a base game bed. I really liked it, and that's a lot of different swatches. It has one swatch, well, is it all Van Gogh? I don't know, because obviously there's like famous paintings on all the swatches, except for, I guess there's just like a plain red one, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong though, but I know that the Starry Night, I think is what it's called. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's called a Starry Night, and that's one swatch of this bed. And then there's this one, which I don't know, was that Van Gogh who painted that? I don't know, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, I'm not sure. I'm not great at like paintings. I feel like I should be, but because I do go to, like, before Rona, I went to a lot of like museums and stuff with that, like that, with my mom and my grandma, and just like when we were traveling, we would go to different museums. So yeah, I don't know, but I feel like I should know which painting that is. But yeah, so I went for kind of a sunflower theme all over the house, and yeah, that's basically it for this video, and I really hope you liked it, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!